What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's DripGodDero, and I'm back at you guys with another banger. So in today's video, I ran across an interesting article from Bleacher Report, and that topic is the biggest surprises and disappointments from the 2023-2024 NBA season. So, as you guys know, man, this season has been very interesting, man. It's been a lot of things that's been unexpected, and it's been a lot of things that have been expected. So with all that being said, hey, let's get right into the video. But before we do get into the video, I do want to thank all of you guys for the support. Y'all went crazy on the last video. I believe it has over 100 views or close to 100 views, and I appreciate that a lot, man. That is very much appreciated. Y'all already know what to do. If you enjoy this type of NBA content, like the video, comment on the video, and if you have a specific topic or specific player that you want me to make a video on, get in the comments down below and I got you. So with all that being said, let's switch over and let's get right into it. All right, so as you guys can see, we all switched over, and y'all see the title. It says biggest surprises and disappointments from the 2023-2024 NBA season. So shout out to Grant Hughes, the author of this article, and man, let's read into it, man. It was actually sent out, or actually created today on April Fool's. So shout out to Grant Hughes, and let's just read into it. But actually, before we do read into it, I want to give my predictions on some of the biggest disappointments. I'll give one for the biggest disappointment and one for the biggest surprise. So for the biggest disappointment this year, I gotta go with Jordan Poole. The reason I gotta go with Jordan Poole is because when the Wizards signed him, man, they expected him to be pretty good, and he's literally been horrible this year. Literally horrible. And that's crazy because there was a lot of potential that you've seen in a player such as Jordan Poole when he was playing for the Warriors. So, yeah, I definitely got that one as one of my biggest disappointments this year. And biggest surprises, I guess I could say that Father Time hasn't slowed down LeBron yet. LeBron, he's still playing at a decent level, you know. And it's just crazy because I believe he's 39 years old, which is just wild when you really think about it. You'd have to think that this man on some type of PEDs or whatever, because how effective he has been for such a long period of time. Usually at that 38, 39, 37, 36 age, that's when injuries start to hit players. But hey, he's still, you know, moving like a tank. So shout out to him. But hey, man, let's switch back over and let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. All right, so like I was saying, biggest disappointments this year. Let's see what they talking about. Let's scroll down and let's see, man. So it starts off with the 2023-2024 NBA season is a couple of weeks from its conclusion, which means the ultimate highs and lows of the playoffs are just around the corner. They'll have to be plenty spectacular to top what we've already seen during a roller coaster of a year. So yeah, that's pretty much what they talking about. Let's scroll down. I'll say another very big disappointment is Scoot Henderson, man. Scoot Henderson, you know, there was a lot of high hopes in regards to him, and he just hasn't been good at all. He's looking like a bust. Also, another, I say, it isn't a disappointment. It's actually a surprise. It's just how good Brandon Miller is, man. Brandon Miller has been having a great season. But let's scroll down. Let's see what they talking about. All right, so yeah, it looks like that's what's on there, man. And just so you guys know, I haven't read this article. Just so you know, I'm looking at this just like you guys are for the first time. I just see the title, and if I see an interesting title, I click it, and then I just bring it straight to you guys. So Brandon Miller looked better than Scoot Henderson. So like I was saying, this is surprising to me. And the reason it's so surprising to me is because, when they were actually, in college, they looked a little better. Well, not college, but not college for Scoot Henderson. But, when he was on the Ignite team, I believe that's the title, or in the G League, he looked pretty good, but it just hasn't translated into the NBA. But I could see not Scoot Henderson, but I could see Brandon Miller being better than him just because he has way more physical advantages. Brandon Miller, like 6'8", got long limbs, could shoot the ball fairly well, and pretty, multi-dimensional. Scoot Henderson, he's a smaller guard, relies a lot on his athleticism, and we've seen over time that players like that, they tend to struggle eventually, and it seems like it's catching up to him earlier rather than later. I'd say that a player that Scoot Henderson reminds me of, and I'm hoping that he doesn't end up having a career similar to him, is Dennis Smith Jr., man. He's starting to look very similar to Dennis Smith Jr. in my honest opinion. But, man, let's read into it. Man. That's enough of my ranting. Well, not ranting, but, just going on a tangent. But it says, other than assists per game, which you'd expect because he's a point guard and a narrow edge and free throw percentage, Scoot Henderson falls short of fellow rookie Brandon Miller in virtually every statistical category. So, yeah, I guess we could say that's a surprise, but me personally, I think Brandon Miller was always, the better draft just because he has, more physical tools. But that's about it for that. Let's keep moving. Jordan Poole was no fun at all. What do we all expect, man? Jordan Poole, he just hasn't been good this year. That's all I can say. He hasn't been good this year, man. But let's read into it, man. It says the Washington Wizards never intended to pile up wins, but Jordan Poole is supposed to at least make all the losses entertaining. Playing without a single teammate who punched him in the past, no longer below multiple Hall of Fame scorers and the pecking order, and theoretically positioned to get buckets like never before, Poole was a shrewd, long odds preseason bet to win the scoring title. Yet, here we are just a few weeks from the conclusion of what should have been a career year, and Poole's numbers are down across the board. Never a particularly efficient shooter, Poole is actually hitting 2s and 3s at a lower rate than any point since he was a rookie. So, yeah, man, we already know that Jordan Poole has been having a horrible year. And it's unfortunate. But let's keep moving, man. And I guess this is one of those, he's an example of a team making you better. And it seems like that was the case, man. Him having all those Hall of Famers, like they said in the article, made him better because people didn't have to really focus on him too much. He had plenty of open looks, things of that nature. And now, when he the man, trash. But, hey, let's keep moving. Kobe White is a surefire starter. Do I think this is a surprise? Not really, because I always felt like Kobe White kind of had that potential as a scorer. It was just, him being decent defensively, and I think he just got more of an opportunity this year, with Zach LaVine being injured a little bit more this year. I think he just got more of an opportunity. That's about it. But, hey, let's keep moving. It does say that he may be the most improved player, so I'll read into that. It says, now among the short list of candidates for most improved player, the Chicago Bulls guard is putting up a career-high 19.3 points per game on a 57.2 true shooting percentage that matches what he did last year while averaging just 9.7 points. He is also significantly improved as a defender. And like I was saying, that's what I think. Like, I always thought that he was a pretty good shooter. I always thought he was a decent scorer. It was just the defensive end. And this year he has improved. So yeah, man, I wouldn't say it's too much of a surprise to me. All right, let's keep moving. Memphis took an unintentional gap year, and that's a disappointment. Yeah. I think it's a disappointment too. It's just the most disappointing thing with Memphis to me is just how we got Ja Morant back for like a couple of games, probably 2 or 3 games, and then he was right back out. I'm like, man, because regardless of how people feel about Ja Morant, I do think that his presence on the court and, his presence in the NBA makes the NBA much more exciting because you don't know when you'll see a poster, you don't know when you'll see, a spectacular play when it comes to him. So he definitely made things more interesting. And then also when they have him, they're a way better team, This year they're not competing at all. And the main difference between this team this year and this team last year was that Ja Morant was playing. Last year they were contenders, they were a great team. This year when Ja Morant's not playing, they are trash. So with that being said, I agree. Let's keep moving. Surprise, down scoring. Let's read into that. I actually want to read into this, man. Let's open up with some context. From 2021 to 2022, the average offensive rating rose from 104.6 to 114.8 points per 100 possessions. The steady scoring climb seemed to coincide with a rising fan interest, and it wasn't a given that anyone would view more buckets as a problem. More recently, teams collectively put up 18.2 points per 100 possessions in the month of December, and everyone seemed to enjoy multiple players cracking 60. In January, Joel Embiid hit the 70-point mark. Luka also lit up the scoreboard for 73. So, yeah, man, these players have been scoring like crazy, but to me, I'm going to keep it real. I don't really like it. I feel like defense is being limited in the NBA, man. You could barely be physical, and I just don't like it, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like it, man. It's been plenty of times this year where a player jump straight up like this, get a block, and people will call it a foul. Plenty of times where dudes playing pretty good defense, not too aggressive, but just bodying up. Get a steal, people call it a foul. The refs call it a foul. And, you can't be just, hurting defenders like that. I feel like you should definitely respect the defense. So that's pretty much what that topic is about. Just from what I'm looking at, it looks like that's what it's about. But let's keep moving. Andrew Wiggins. And it says 2022, Andrew Wiggins was the exception. All right, so what I think about this? Yeah. Andrew Wiggins has been disappointing this year when it comes to just his scoring averages. They've been down. As we know, it's been a couple of times this year where he has, taken some time off. And he just done had a very down year overall. Like, what else can I say? He's had a very down year, man. He just hasn't been impactful at all. To keep it real, he just hasn't been impactful at all. When you got Kuminga pretty much starting over you, you know that your impact is just really decreased. And that's no knock to Kuminga because he's a good player, but Andrew Wiggins was definitely seen as a way better player than Kuminga if you look back at him a year ago or 2 years ago. So it's crazy. But anyways, let's scroll down. I think that's pretty much what they got in regards to him. Yeah, that's pretty much what they got when it comes to him. Career lows when it comes to scoring. Defense, not as good. So yeah, man. Surprise, James Harden evolved. Yeah. Yeah, man, the Clippers been on a roll, and James Harden has definitely been a major part of that, man. When it comes to his passing, when it just comes to a lot of things, man. He been nice. He been nice. I need to make a video specifically on the Clippers. If you want to see that, you already know what to do. Get in the comments down below. But I'm gonna start moving through these a little quicker, and if some surprise me, I'll definitely let you know. Surprise, Kyrie wasn't the problem. Kyrie has been putting in work lately. What else can I say, man? Kyrie has been putting in work lately, man. We got him over here catching alley-oops, dunking. Man, I don't know what they done put in my boy Kyrie Irving drink, but hey, he been looking nice lately. So shout out to him, man. He been balling. He definitely been balling. It's just nice to see that he has found a place that he could kind of consider home when it comes to Dallas. And y'all already know that's my city. So, hey, man, I'm happy that he putting on for Dallas, man. So, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Let's keep moving. Disappointment, Bulls and tear down. Yeah, definitely, yeah. They should have definitely made some changes. DeMar should have been gone. Zach LaVine at this point, you might as well get rid of him. Vucevic, is he even still on the team? If he is, yeah, you need to get rid of him. And Lonzo is like, he injured, so you can't even do anything with him. So, yeah, man, yeah, I agree. They just not that good of a team. Jalen Williams is looking like a star. I think he was pretty good last year, though. I don't think this is his rookie year. I think this is his second year in the league, or am I tripping? But yeah, he been nice. He been nice, bro. He definitely been nice. I made a video specifically for the OKC Thunder, so yeah, if y'all want to tune into that, definitely go tune into it. But yeah, he been nice. He's been nice. Yeah, he definitely been nice, bro. Let's keep moving. Yeah, Ben Simmons, bro. Ben Simmons, bro. Like, it sucks when it comes to him because I be having faith in this man, bro. I be having faith that he could come back to at least the Philly Ben Simmons. You don't even got to shoot no threes, man. Just go back to the Philly Ben Simmons, bro, and you will be a major help to the Nets. But it's like, bro, always injured, and when he is playing, just not that impactful. So, I don't know what to say about him, bro. I don't know what to say about him. I'm starting to think his career might be close to over. I'm going to keep it a band. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. Damn. All right, come on. Let's keep moving, man. LKC, Orlando, and the New Orleans are all delivered. Yeah, these young teams coming up, man. These young teams coming up, and the older teams, they falling, man. Y'all already know Lakers, they struggling out here. Golden State Warriors, they struggling out here. These old teams, they falling off, bro. They really falling off. So, yeah, it's time. It's a new age, bro. That's all I can say. It's a new age. These young guns coming. These young guns is coming. Let's keep moving. Disappointing, another bad All-Star game. I'm gonna keep it a band. I ain't even watch that shit, so I'm gonna keep it moving. I ain't even watch it. I've been stopped watching the All-Star game. It's just not too competitive. What's the use? Jalen Green's late push matters. Yeah, shout out to Jalen Green, man. I literally just made a Rockets video. I think it was my most recent video before this one. And Jalen Green, he been balling like the last 10 games, man. He been balling, so shout out to him. I don't know, I guess he about to have a kid with Jerry Michelle. That made him put on his big boy pants and, start putting in that fucking work. So, hey, shout out to him. Let's keep moving, man. Disappointment. Phoenix fourth quarter flubs, man. Phoenix, yup, they're a good team. Very offensive, but they just don't be able to close it out. Simple as that, man. And it pretty much says the Suns are minus 14.2 and their net rating in the last 12 minutes. And it's dead last by a mile. And I think that's more so just because they tend to, become very ISO dominant when it comes to those final 12 minutes. So, yeah, that's what I think really causing that. But let's keep moving. Yeah, LeBron James been balling, bro. I said that at the beginning. We could keep moving. Might have to check that boy water, bro. Keep it a band. Milwaukee isn't demonstratively better. Yeah, man. They shouldn't have got rid of Griffin. I think that was his name. They shouldn't have got rid of Griffin, man. Doc Rivers is not that good of a coach. We seen that in that Lakers game. That, with Milwaukee man up by like 20 points and they just let the Lakers come back. Crazy work, man. Doc Rivers, he's already in playoff form where he will, and I'm going to say it again, he will cost you a dub. He will choke. So, hey, man, Doc Rivers already in playoff form. Let's keep moving. Goddamn, this is a long article. The Knicks held strong, yo. Knicks been good, man. They've been a solid team, but for the past couple of years, they've been a solid team. So, shout out to them. And, man, come on, this is the last one it looks like. Joel Embiid scuttled MVP defense. Ain't Joel Embiid injured, bro? Yeah. So pretty much he was playing at an MVP level and then he got injured. That's pretty much what this is, man. Let's just keep it real. That's what this is, man. He was playing at the MVP level, as they're stating, 35.3 points per game, 5.7 assists, and then he got injured. So, yeah, we don't know what to expect when it comes to him. But, hey, it looks like that is the last topic. So, if you enjoyed this longer video, you already know what to do. Like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the motherfucking channel. Turn on notifications and all that good stuff. And in the comments down below, y'all tell me what has been the biggest surprise and the biggest disappointment for you when it comes to the NBA season. But with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.